She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to her. He said my life's a bore.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Chicago Bears. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Daniels. And his first pass is incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. Good footwork at the 30. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready, ready.
They'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they approached up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Gravity Lions. 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Here's Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19,
Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jayden Daniels taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Commanders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. 18. Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. He's got this complete to Burden. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Ready? 19, 18. Go.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. For the Bears at 8-4 now in the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and then angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
To throw from his end zone, Daniels. That one deep for London. It got his man complete. A huge play there for Washington. 49 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now Daniels. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
70, 70.
Second and 11. He's got the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. Luther Burden. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they go to work on a first and goal.
Ready. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80.
Now they'll audible to something else. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. His 10th rushing touchdown on the year, number 13 overall. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Come on.
They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin first and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards. First down, Washington.
60 by trap 50, trap 50. 19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
And London motioning left.
Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down at 7. And London motioning left. To throw is Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Warriors 70!
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Second and 10.
Ready? 60 Maverick. Hiking 18.
They'll look to throw again. That's to Jacoby Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. He stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
18, 92. 60 Eagles, 6 go.
Second and 5. Now Daniels going to keep it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They've got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They're on the 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. There's a short one caught by Logan. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line.
That's good.
A Big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Warriors, Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
70 line, Dragon 60. Rig alert, rig alert.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the left side, he's got his tight end Redley. Now 3rd down and 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Go street. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Commanders going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
For the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the lead slims to 5 now at 15-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This pass is caught by London. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Drake London halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Commanders are able to add on to that lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Buffalo 18.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Bears 10.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 46. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On first down, and drop to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw something good here on 3rd and 13.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Let's go now.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Go, Reed, go. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, right?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And this is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Warriors 70.
Come on. Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ready.
They'll try and throw for it. Now Daniels going to keep it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off.
Cade York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Brings up a third
Right
down.
where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw. Pass caught by Burden. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
A gain of 7.
19, 5
It's
here.
4th down.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, right?
They'll try and throw for it here. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Lane, 32 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Bears 10.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Dances by him. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Warriors 70.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's caught left side, Burden. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Bears.
Trap 60,
first
trap
down.
60.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 43.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
70 Lions.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Back to throw here. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Buffalo 18.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. They juked him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And they're on 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Panther 60, Panther 60.
2nd and long. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
looking to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Shamar Turner. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
Go! Dragon 60. 77, 19. Mustang 19. Go!
Daniels looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Commanders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
First and goal.
Here's Daniels. Touchdown! A great play there. A dynamo since the break. 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Little juke, and able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates. Tag. 70 Rings. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
They're going to run this with a tight end. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
That is 18, Pioneer. Panther 60, Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Come on, set. Gravity lying. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Pass to the sideline. He's got Odunze. Certainly not what they wanted there. No gain, and it's 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
On the set.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Open man down the field. That's Burnham. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burnham, 49 yards. And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2.
Here we
The
go.
Bears will line up for the
They'll look to throw. That's caught. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole, as they'll remain down by a bundle.
16. Will Riker to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions. And now the rookie's free. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Commanders stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. York now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 57, Bears 16.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Bronco 80.
Undercrush. Watch the ship.
Ready.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready.
So still 14 yards to go. 2nd down.
Go. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Okay.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 36. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here. Losing 3 now on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the Commanders' 39-yard line.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Still fighting. And the Commanders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball, but for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. 16. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's go now.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, look how lopsided this game has been. Even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And a flag comes out as that is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. To the left side into the hands of Odunze. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 30-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw again. That's caught left side, Burden. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
19 target, 19
First
target.
and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready, right?
Again, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final.